So this is kind of a leapfrog video. It's kind of jumping over all of those decks, that stash O decks that I have in my shrine room, my tarot studio. There are tons of decks that I really want to look at and talk with you about. And yet, the other day I don't even remember why, but you know, I was in that kind of like, or a scritchy kind of restless, like dangerous internet scrolling mode, and ended up on Amazon just looking at tarot decks. And I saw this one and I was like, fuck, that is beautiful. And you know, this is not my style even, but I hadn't heard of it. The Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. I hadn't heard of it at all. And I didn't really even want to look at any, you know, in-depth flip throughs or unboxing. I guess she is the artist behind, isn't she the artist behind another deck? It's a US Games deck, and I think they do a freaking good job with their cardstock and their choice of artists. And you know, there was one like video on the Amazon site that said the cardstock was pretty good, so you know, that's all it takes. We'll see. I am unboxing a deck with you today. All right. I don't care about guidebooks. I don't care about guidebooks, but here's a guidebook, and it has full color pictures, and it looks like it has, I just switched to the flip to the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about retaining your position, fighting to stay where you are in order to progress in the future. Standing up for yourself and defending what's yours can sometimes be exhausting, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but the challenge can also be exhilarating. You know, if you like guidebooks, if you need guidebooks, I mean, here's a guidebook with a couple of sentences about every card and very pretty pictures. And it's the kind of binding that I hate, because you know it will, like if you try to open it, it will crack and the pages will fall out. But, you know, new book smell. Does it have, some of you will want to know. It has a couple of a 3-card spread, a couple pages for notes, a word about the artist. Oh, okay. Oh, she's a woman of color. Olivia Rose is a UK artist with both Scottish and Jamaican heritage. See, this is what I get for buying a deck I'd never heard of, buying artists I've never heard of. She has always had a passion for the arts and wanted to be an artist since the age of 5. Her love for art started with her mother, who studied fashion. She enjoyed watching her mom create beautiful fashion illustrations, and that's where her love affair began. Olivia works using traditional materials. Oh, I remembered reading this, and that was also caught my eye, that this isn't digital art, which I like, that it's using traditional materials, aka markers, ink, and occasionally watercolors on watercolor paper. She's primarily a self-taught artist, but studied animation at university. She has created an oracle deck, the Heart's Eye Oracle. So this is the Mind's Eye Tarot. Interesting. Her interest in the ocean and nature has greatly influenced her work. She often studies different natural forms such as shells, mushrooms, coral, and fossils, then incorporates them into her artwork. Olivia also has a deep love for fantasy creatures such as mermaids, fairy, and elves, and they often make an appearance in her illustrations. So this is Olivia Rose. Okay, well that was worth the price of admission. A lovely introduction to an artist I'm only now getting to know. Okay, so here's the box. I don't care about such things. I will always take my cards out of the box, but it is a nice 2-part box with a kind of, it's a little bit, feels a little bit like a foam insert, a little ribbon. And here are the cards, and they do have gilding. Not my favorite thing in the universe, but apologies for my hands are always so mangled and mashed. I am never going to be a pretty-handed YouTuber. A hand model, okay. But you don't care. You don't care, right? Oh, here we go. This is linen cardstock. Okay. Yay. Can we see? Is the texture visible? Oh, I can't tell if you can see it. I don't think you can, but pretty is nicely snappy, a good heft, and that I think it's the same linen in the recent reprints of Cat Black's deck and the Influence of Angels. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking it. Whoops. I'm liking it so much I'm knocking over my camera. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, let me do this a little bit more stably. I'm sort of perched here by the window, grabbing the, wow, grabbing the last light. I love the layering of lines in these pictures. Oh, oh, by the way, these are the backs. The mind's eye. I don't think I'm going to say a whole lot because I'm just kind of in love with the color and the endless femininity and the eyes everywhere. This is not the usual, this is not my usual artwork, is it, people? But I don't think I have any deck quite like this. It makes me feel young and happy. A little bit whimsical. Playful. Oh, look at that star. Yeah, it's definitely, it just has a kind of bright, hopeful feel to it. Oh. It's, you know, she calls it the Mind's Eye Tarot, but it doesn't feel swordsy. It feels pretty wandsy to me. And, you know, this suit of wands. It's wandsy, not so much in the fire type of way in which wands can inspire a deck. You know, there's some decks that feel really wandsy because they feel really fiery. This feels wandsy because it feels like exploratory, like, you know, walking in a, oh, I love that. Like walking in a kind of dark forest, you know, with a sense of magic all around you, and kind of, I love that. Knight of Wands, dragonfly-y, yeah. It feels wandsy in a dragonfly kind of way. It reminds me of being like 12 years old. You know, I was kind of a tomboy, kind of a fierce little girl, but still very, very girly, but kind of fierce at the same time. These cups are beautiful. Oh, all of this water. I mean, it has, you know, yeah, it feels wandsy, so that even the watery imagery and the sense of imagination, all these qualities I associate with the cups, I still feel like this sense of adventure. I love the feel of these cards too in my hand. Oh, I'm really... I mean, maybe this deck is everywhere and I'm just coming onto it. Oh my gosh, look at that king. I love the green. Maybe everyone knows about this deck and I'm just discovering it now. I'm super enthralled. And I'm just, as I'm just flipping through these cards, I'm not really encountering them. And I'm excited about the possibility of getting to know this deck and encountering the cards. It's funny when I have not bought a lot of decks lately, uncharacteristically. I think I've bought enough freaking decks for a while, she says. And then, and then I completely on a whim, leapfrogging all of the decks that are sitting waiting for me to play with. I bought this one 2 days ago. Oh, I love the yellows in the pentacles. I love the palette, It's so vibrant and alive and fresh. Wow. That is an unusual Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let us shuffle and let's do a little deck dialogue with the the Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. Yeah, it shuffles pretty nicely. It's got good snap. It's a little stiff. It's not the best linen, like my perfection linen, like the linen of, I don't know, of Lonely Dreamer or Pagan Otherworlds, but yeah, US Games. Oops. They're doing a good job. Okay, Mind's Eye Tarot. What do you want me to know? Oh, okay, right at the start. So you want me to know how to line things up, how to release something infinite and magical, how to open my eyes, how to bring myself completely, fully, magically into the world? You want me to know magic, is that what you're saying? To know myself as magic, is that what you're saying? Oh, this isn't, are you wanting me to complete something? Maybe you're saying this isn't about me. There's something bigger here. This is a very dark world. I mean, I don't mean dark like negative. I just mean it's dark, it's full, it's complicated. Are you wanting me to know this is not just about me? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So I am thinking this is what my intuition is telling me, that there's something here about this deck as a healing deck for others. Many of you know, or some of you may know that I've recently started a master's program in mental health counseling, because, hey, why not go back to school? No, seriously, I just realized, I need that skill set. I need to be able to just bring it for whomever and in whatever circumstance. It's great to be a chaplain and a former, English professor, literature professor, university person, and a Zen teacher. Like those are good things, but like sometimes you actually need to help people with things like anxiety and trauma. So is this about helping others? Is that what you're here for? Are you part of that exploration of how I can do more work in the world to help others? Ooh, okay. That is a very interesting depiction of the tower, right? So she's on fire here. She's not falling from the edifice. She is the edifice. And all those eyes. So, yeah, so this is about trauma. I feel like this is about working with trauma and being able to, am I on the right track? Is this about others and not about me so much, but about what I can do for others? Yeah. You're like, yes, and I am a onesie deck. You figured it out. Yes, this is about your work in the world. Go forth into the world. This is that. This is about that passion, that energy. Yeah. Okay. So this is about me moving forth in the world. Can you tell me a little bit more about that work? Maybe I'm being greedy here, but I'm wondering if, whoops, a whole bunch of cards fell, or 2 cards fell. Okay. The Sun, which was my January card in my Wheel of Life. So I love this Sun card, actually. It's pretty fucking amazing. Okay. You're wanting me to manifest that energy. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So Queen of Pentacles in the House of Sun, I think you're saying. Yeah. Okay, what else do I need to know? I think I'm understanding, but what else do I need to know? This is about me, and this is about my work, and this is about what I'm bringing to the world. What else do I need to know? You're saying, yes, this is about you, this is about your work, this is about what you need to bring into the world. Okay, all right. I don't want to stop talking with you, though. I feel like I think I'm being indulgent here because I'm enjoying pulling these cards, but I'm going to just pull one last one. I hope you don't mind. Okay. Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, thank you. What do you guys think? The Mind's Eye Tarot. Yeah. Love it. Pretty wonderful. Okay, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for your practice. I haven't been posting many videos lately because I've just been crazy busy. But drop me a line. Join the community. Think about joining my Mindful Tarot community, my certificate program, new cohort beginning in June, and I will have another info session about that in April. But drop me a line, stay in touch, join the monthly Zooms, 3rd Sunday of every month at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Get on the list. Love you guys. Thank you for your practice.